So, what is surface area? How do we work out the surface area of a 3D shape? Well, I'm going to answer that question for you today. So what is going on, guys? This is Mr. Ryan Shooting here, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video we are going to find the surface area of a prism. Now, before watching this video, I highly recommend you watch my video on 3D shapes, and I'll put the link in the description below, but it's also on screen for you right now so you know what it looks like. So first of all, what is surface area? And surface area is actually nice and simple. It is the area that a 3D shape takes up. So not a 2D shape, a 3D shape. And I'm going to explain how we work that out right now. So we're going to use a cube as an example, which Mr. Ryan Jr. has kindly drew us on the screen. So this cube is going to have a length of 6 centimeters and also a width of 6 centimeters. And we're going to use this information to find out the surface area. So you guys are probably wondering how on earth we work out the surface area of a whole cube if we've only been given one face. Well, it's quite simple really, because luckily in a cube all of the properties are the same, so that includes the length and the width of each face. So if you don't know, a cube has 6 faces, and what we're actually going to do to work this out is we're actually going to split the shape into 6 different squares, since that's what the shape of each face is. And we know that one face has a length of 6 centimeters and a width of 6 centimeters. And if we draw 6 squares, that's going to be exactly the same for each one. So to work out the area of the first face, we simply just need to do the length by the width. So that'll be 6 times 6, which equals 36 centimeters squared. And you're probably thinking, we've only worked out one face, what do we do now? So all we need to do now is, because it's a cube and it's exactly the same, we just do 36 times 6, and that's for each face. And then if you do 36 times 6, I'll give you a minute to work that out. And if you manage to work that out, you'll get an answer of 216 centimeters squared. Not centimeters cubed, centimeters squared, as we use centimeters cubed for volume. So guys, if you were paying attention, it's actually now time for a quick quiz. So we're just going to focus on cubes at the moment. So Mr. Ryan Jr. is going to draw a cube on the screen, and it's going to have a length of 5 centimeters and a width of 5 centimeters. And all I want you to do is work out the surface area. And if you guys were paying attention, which I'm sure you all were, you should have got the answer of 150 centimeters squared. Now there's a little bit more to it. So we have done the surface area of a cube, but all of the lengths are going to be the same. So what happens when it comes to shapes such as a cuboid? So on the screen in front of you, Mr. Ryan Jr. has drawn a cuboid. It has a length of 12 centimeters, a width of 3 centimeters, and a height of 7 centimeters. So this time, because some of the lengths are different, we actually have to work some of the faces out separately. So we're going to do that now. So since the cuboid has 6 faces, just like the cube, we are going to actually draw 6 faces on our screen here. So you can do this in your books as well. So you can just do little rectangles or little squares just like before, and this represents each face. So we're going to work out the area of 2 of our faces, and this will represent the front of the cuboid and the back of the cuboid. So to work out the area of the front of the cuboid, we are simply going to do 12 times 7, which equals 84, and that gets us one face. However, because the face at the front is also the same at the back, we do 12 times 7 for the back, and that's also 84. So if we add 84 and 84 together, we get 168 centimeters squared, and that is for the first 2 faces. Make sure when you're doing this as well that you use the drawings of the faces in order to help work this out. So get 2 of the rectangles and do 12 times 7 on one and 12 times 7 on another, and write 84 on one and 84 on the other, because we're going to add all this together at the end. So now that we've done the front and the back, we're now going to focus on the sides. So that's the two squares at the side of the cuboid. So this time we need to do 3 times 7 in order to work out one of the sides. And if we do 3 times 7, we get 21 centimeters squared. And because there's two sides that are exactly the same, we need to do this 2 times. So therefore one side is going to be 21 and the other side is going to be 21. And if we add them together, we get 42 centimeters squared. And just like before, guys, make sure you write 21 centimeters squared on one of your squares and 21 centimeters on another one of your squares for the other 2 faces, as that means we've got 4 faces all together so far. So now that we've done that, we now just need to do the top of the cuboid and the bottom of the cuboid. And in order to work out one of these faces, we simply just do 12 times 3, which equals 36 centimeters squared. And then we do the same at the bottom, which also equals 36 centimeters squared, as it's exactly the same. And if we add them together, we get 70 centimeters squared. And also make sure you write these on your faces, so make sure you put 36 centimeters squared on one and 36 centimeters squared on the other. Now once you've done all that, we actually need to add everything together. So we need to add all of the areas of each of the 6 faces together to give us a total. And when you add all of those together, you will get an answer of 282 centimeters squared. And that gives us the surface area of the whole cuboid. I think you guys know what time it is. It's time for a little quiz on the surface area of a cuboid. So on the screen here, Mr. Ryan Jr. has kindly drawn us a cuboid. And it's going to have a length of 8 centimeters, a width of 6 centimeters, and a height of 5 centimeters. And your guys' job is to work out its surface area. If you guys were paying attention, you would have got the answer of 236 centimeters squared. So now it's time for the grand finale quiz, or the ultimate quiz, whatever you want to call it at this point. So on the screen, Mr. Ryan Jr. is going to put a picture of a cube and a cuboid. And it's your guys' job to work out the surface area of both the cube and the cuboid. So good luck. And if you guys managed to get that correct, congratulations, you are now officially surface area of a cube and cuboid masters. But unfortunately, the video's got to come to an end, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for another video. Peace out.